My dear friends, it's a beautiful sunny day. I wish all of you to be in a good mood.
Теплого света люди спят, не жалея часов ранних, а где-то открываются двери в завтрашний день. Окна, как диафильмы, весь мир отображают и слагаются рифмы о том, что восхищает цвета счастья. Очки, мой город на день. Доброе утро, страна. Давно проснуться пора. Ты не поверишь, погода шепчет, сияет солнце и от улыбок жара. Лер,
Are you all right,
всё в
Lara?
порядке?
Someone is in trouble and needs help. I suddenly had a feeling that something was wrong with one of my classmates. So who could I call? What was I going to say? All of a sudden, I had a phone call from Natalia, my classmate. We had never had any fellowship before. We had never even texted each other. So I thought, boy, that's weird. Why is she calling me all of a sudden? And then she said, you know, I have a feeling that something is really wrong with you. And she kept repeating, classmates, classmates. It looked as though someone was in real trouble. But things are fine with me. Everything is great. I'm a happy woman, happy mother, happy wife. Things couldn't be any better. I'm perfectly healthy. We are going to have a summit in Kiev. Get connected, listen to it. God does real miracles there. And she shared the testimony about her healing. At that moment, Valerie knew nothing about her terrible diagnosis. I saw a red spot on my chest, so I thought it's weird. I never had anything like that before. Perhaps it's a scratch or mosquito bite. Perhaps I'd better see a doctor. The following day, my children left to Burdansk to take vacation, but suddenly my daughter developed severe kidney pain. She said, Mom, I can't stay here any longer, so they came back. Of course, I made an appointment for an ultrasound for her. We went to the hospital. So my mom and I went to the hospital. She took me there. I had an ultrasound, and then my mom thought of getting one too, and also an MRI of her breast. I had a mammogram. I was waiting for my results. All the patients got their results, but I was still sitting there. No one gave me any results. So I went to the doctor's office and said, look, how come everyone who was behind me is getting their results? How about me? He said, I have to talk to you. So I had a bad feeling. Somehow I understood that something was wrong. Unfortunately, you have a tumor, and it looks cancerous. He called for an oncologist. They both studied my ultrasound, and they said they were 99% sure it was a cancer. Here is what the official document stated. The results of the mammogram and the ultrasound revealed a small carcinoma of the left mammary gland. The tumor was malignant, meaning I had cancer. My perspectives looked pretty grim. Long treatment, surgery, chemo, etc. I remember Natalia's words right away. But Natalia had also told me I received my healing. I remember her going to some church, but I didn't think it was a big deal. So I called her right away and said, Natasha, you were right about me. I realized that my best strategy at that moment would be to be strong, tough, determined, specific, and persuasive. So here is what I told her. Lara, don't waste your time and money trying to find the right answer. Our apostle is your answer. Period. That's right. She said, Lara, you need the apostle, so do what I tell you and you will get healed. There is a program called The Time of Miracles. They run it every night at 9 p.m., so watch it every night, don't miss it. You don't need any surgery. If you have time, just wait. Give God a chance to intervene and give you the answer you need. So I turned on the Time of Miracles program the same night. You anointed me to destroy cancer. You anointed me to destroy that horrible disease. Holy Spirit, you anointed me to break the generational curse of cancer. Holy Spirit, you have anointed me to destroy the deadly diagnosis of cancer. You have anointed me, so I say right now, Spirit of cancer, leave the body. Spirit of cancer, the deadly disease, I speak to you right now and command you to leave the body alone. I command you to leave the body alone. Get out. Cancerous cells, get out right now. Go away. Cancerous cells, out. Cancerous cells, get out. Metastases, get out. Tumors, disappear. I felt as though I was inside a cloud. I began to cry. I kept listening to the apostle and repeating his words after him. I said that I accepted his prayers. I had a strong faith that I would really receive my healing. She told me that she had subscribed to some channel, that she had been reciting some prayers, but I had no clue what she meant. But I thought, if that's the case, so be it. May God really help her. On the 11th, I came to the cancer center in the city of Dnipropetrovsk for an examination. They took a biopsy, and 3 days later, I received a phone call. They told me my biopsy was negative. It meant that my tumor wasn't cancerous. I was so happy that I said, it's just the beginning, there will be no tumor at all. So I went to my doctor and said, here's the results of my biopsy. He said, is that right? Well, I see a small benign tumor here. Let's remove it surgically and you won't have any problems. I said, let me take a time out for a month. He said, but it doesn't make any sense. We can do surgery today and we will discharge you tomorrow. It's a quick and easy surgery. But I said, I'm taking a time out. He said, but why? I said, how about the miracle? So he looked at me and said, okay, how many years have I been working? He was a young guy in the early 40s. He said, how long have I been working? 17 or 18 years. Well, I did see a miracle once, but it was a different case, not like yours. I said, it means I will be your second miracle. And he said, fine, let's wait and see. My mom didn't take any medications. They offered her surgery, but she turned it down. She waited and she stayed strong. She looked very active and she kept believing. So we also believed that she would be fine. Text me. Send me a video, go to the hospital, let them check you out, get all of your tests done. I want your healing officially confirmed and start praising God right now. So I sat thinking I need to get an ultrasound done, and I knew that I was healed. So I lay down, the doctor said, everything is fine with you. I said, I had 2 cysts there too. He said, that's it. I asked, okay, but how about my cysts? He said, what are you talking about? I said, I used to have cysts there. I wasn't even talking about the tumor. It was a different problem and it was a different doctor. He said, there are no cysts here. I said, I didn't even mention the tumor, but I said, could you please take a closer look at the area? Are you sure there is nothing there? He said, there's nothing here. I wish I had brought my old ultrasound results with me. Why? No, of course not. Everything looked pretty hopeless there. He frowned. What do you mean? Where did you have your ultrasound done? I said, at the cancer center on Shkolny Street. Oh, really? Well, yes, they did a biopsy too. He stared at me. I had got dressed already. He said, take your clothes off again. I did what he said. He asked, where was the biopsy done? I pointed to the spot. By the way, they had taken a biopsy from the same spot where I used to have the red spot. The doctor looked at the area and said, when did you have your biopsy done? I said, about a month ago. He said, no, it's impossible. But I said, it's a miracle. And I left the office. The most amazing thing is that not only the cancerous tumor, but the cysts she had before were also gone. I mean, this is the way God answers us. If He moves in a certain organ, He cleanses it completely. He renews it. That's what the apostle said. He sent a word, and the word healed everything. I believed in that miracle, and I also believe that miracles really exist. But still, I didn't expect anything like that to happen. But now I know from my personal experience that miracles exist. The Time of Miracles program is really something. You get healed, and the apostle shares his faith with you. I felt overwhelmed with that faith. It felt as though the apostle had somehow transferred his faith to me, and the Lord sent me Natasha, my classmate. It looks like a true gift from God. I'm so happy for my classmate. I'm so excited. It makes me cry. What amazing joy. It's a real joy. My mom is a live wire. She goes to the gym, she jogs, she rides a bike, she has time to work and take care of her grandchildren. She accomplishes everything. She's full of energy. She is always happy, she's kind like any real mother. She's a strong woman indeed, and she will always get what she wants. She will fight for her children's health and for her own health, and she will always believe in miracles. They are real.